where we will be when meaningful use stage 3 is actually implemented. We also had a category of extended data elements, which were elements that pose more significant challenges, either with the management and use by the public health agency or the impact on the clinical workflow based on the current state. I think the work group felt that this would require more study and therefore not necessarily be a certification criteria for the electronic health record at this time. I think a number of public health agencies have sort of had their feet wet with meaningful use, with some onboarding procedures, and I think in general with onboarding electronic data exchange providers even prior to meaningful use. So I think a number of best practices had been identified, and the work group was recommending that these best practices be promoted and adopted as part of meaningful use. And that was successful submission of test data from a new data source to public health, successful ongoing submission of data to public health for pre-production processing and testing, and then ongoing data submission to public health and full integration of the data into routine surveillance reports and agency activities. And then secondly is developing or updating technical guides for creating HL7 messages. So that actually sort of wraps up the specific focus on meaningful use. As the title of this webinar included the Syndromic Surveillance Practice Frontier, we really felt as a work group, sort of going back to the assessing and balancing,